guys, how's it going? Game Guardian gameguardianX here, bringing y'all another set of Smash 4 replays on the 3DS. This will actually be my third attempt at recording because the first time the game volume was too high and it kinda interfered with my commentary. The second time I was interrupted by my cousin, and so this would be the third time of me trying to record. Now, again, like I said previously in the failed attempts, these matches and or replays, these were when I just gotten back into the game because the reason why I have not been doing videos of this or any other thing is because for a while we did not have internet, so I couldn't go online to fight other people and I couldn't create replays. But now that we have the internet back, I can. And I wanted to do it today because it has been a while. So, in this match, I play as Zelda against this Diddy Kong player. The first match in itself isn't really that good. You're going to see a lot of what that meant or what I mean. And, let's just go straight to it. Sorry about the angle of the phone. I gotta press the A button here. Okay, so let's talk about matchups here. Now, in this match, it's definitely in Diddy Kong's favor because really, Zelda doesn't have that many tools to make use of. She is a zoning type character, and she doesn't really have that many close range moves. She does have a Meteor Smash attacks with her air forward and her air back A's, but even then, even if you can get them, more than likely they're not going to kill unless the opponent is at a very high percentage of damage. Now, as you see the match progressing, you're going to see me try to make use of the Ghost Zelda's down B move to try to edge guard the opponent a little. But the opponent will actually be using his down B to avoid it, thus making that move kinda not useful for the situation at hand. Now, right now I'm just trying to figure out what to do because he already knows about Zelda and how she works, and I myself know that he's going to be able to dodge my forward Bs, my my ghost moves, and I know that I'm going to have to think of something to try and get the KOs on this player. So I get caught by that air forward, or I believe it was either air forward or air back. That one right there was definitely air back. So I'm just trying to catch him with an attack right there. Try to go for a down A smash, don't know why. Went for the ghost move right there, got him with the first hit, but since it wasn't charged, it didn't come with the second one. He goes for his down B, and I get hit by it, and because of my percentage of health or percentage of damage, I get KO'd by it. And right there, I was lucky enough to get the Meteor Smash with Zelda's air down A, and he got hit by it at that moment because he actually tried to recover using his recovery move, and actually put him at that right angle and that right spot for that Meteor Smash. This is when I try to actually use the ghost, like I said, to edge out a little. It doesn't really work that well because, as you can see, he just uses the down B move to go right over it. At this point, I really couldn't figure out a way to actually KO this Diddy Kong as easily as I wanted to. So I was kind of just trying whatever floated my mind at the time being, or at the time. Right there, he throws out a banana, I grab it, try to do something with it, and I just ended up throwing it because I didn't want it to interfere with my recovery that right there. Went for the ghost move right there, kind of hoping it might catch him off guard. Yeah, you can kind of see at this point in the match where I go for like down smashes and everything, knowing they won't hit at that moment, that I kind of almost lost hope of actually winning this battle at this point, because there was no tools I can use that would catch my opponent off guard, or any tools that I could use to make the match go in my favor a little bit more. So he gets caught by the jab right there, and I lose because I get hit by his recovery B right there. I kind of saw it coming, and I kind of wanted to catch it right there and then, but it was too fast, and I believe I was still stuck in recovery at that point. But anywho, so that's going to be it for the first battle, and I will see you for the second one. So the second one is going to be up against the same player, but this time he's going to be using Mart, and I am going to be using Shulk. And I do apologize about the background noises. My family is watching TV and doing their own thing. Now, before the match begins, I would like to point out that with the current patch update, Mart got a lot of buffs. His meteor smash and his attacks are more easily to be used and catch his opponents because their hitboxes have been increased. His attack damage with his attacks have increased as well in general, and he's able to pivot grab or carry grab, or whatever term people use to better grab the opponent with Mart. And also in this match, it's kind of similar to the Zelda one where I haven't used Shulk in a while, and because of that, I am not as good with him as I used to be. But this match in and of itself was more enjoyable and more better than the first one. So let's just get right to it. Mart's Mart's Dancing Blade. That actually is better now. Okay, so he's gonna try and intimidate me with a shield break. Don't know why I used it right there and then. I already knew about it, but why not? Okay, try to catch him with some running A's. Grabs him right there, goes for the air up A. Tries to go for the air, well, not air, but the up smash attack right there. He misses. And in this match, I'm not really using Shulk as good as I said I should have. I really should be making more use of his neutral air A and his various forms, but at the time I didn't really feel like it because I wasn't used to using them at that moment of time. So I do get the increase with the purple form or the purple status. Don't particularly know what that one does. I think it has some type of magnetic effect or something. Went for the air for B right there, just to put it out there because, anything at this point, just to kind of see what the opponent's going to do is, okay. Even though his forward B right there is not that good because you actually have to hit the opponent from behind for it to do any actual damage, and even then the damage isn't really worth it, so you won't really see me using that move a lot. So he gets me off the edge right there. Tried to go for a but not back. I believe I turned away thinking he was going to either dodge that way, but I guess opponents, when you're at that type of space right there, they're probably just going to opt in to stay in the center of the stage. Try to go for a down air A right there to hopefully catch him, but went for another side B right there, and I catch him with the smash up A, knowing that he was going to just recover from the edge right there, and I delayed it, knowing 99% or 95% that I was going to actually hit him. And that actually gave me the match. So yeah, so you're going up against Mark. Just remember, he did get better if you're using Mark. remember that he has more tools and he has more, I want to say, opportunities available for him to get KOs. But let's go on to the third match. Alright, for the third match, it's going to be against the same player, same character, but in this one, I'm actually going to be playing as Lucinia. Now, like Mart, she herself gained some buffs, but really, the only thing she got was an increase in damage for her attacks, and I've heard that she's also able to shield better. Maybe that has something to do with her being able to recover from shielding and be able to attack more often or be able to move right after. However, you have to look that one up online yourself to see if it's true or not. Oh yeah, and I do apologize about the glare if that's from the window. Let's go for it. So again, you already know Lucinia is pretty much the same as Mart, but Mart just has those three spots for his attack where he can pretty much KO you at low percentages if you're at a certain percent of damage. So right now I went in, try to get off the edge. He gets me off the edge right there. Goes for a peanut gun. Right there, goes for the down smash. He gets me with it. And I'm trying to utilize Dancing Blade a little bit more than what I have been using. And the reason being was because Dancing Blade for Lucinia, Mark's Dancing Blade is actually better in comparison. But Lucinia's Dancing Blade, in the past, it used to not be that viable because really, whenever you used it, it would either push the opponent too far away for it to connect properly, or the timing of the attack was that it wasn't that good, or it was hard to do it, especially online where there was some lag or your the frame rate wasn't as good as it could have been. So I do recover there with my up B, and it does hit him. Try to go for a guard there. Fortunately, he probably would have gotten hit by it, but his position saved him. Gets me with a grab, gets me up in the air. He probably could have done something right there, but I guess he was either too afraid or he kind of knew it wouldn't work. And unfortunately, I lose a life right there thanks to his down A smash. Gets me with the down B right there, and I get him with the up smash. And you're going to see it a lot with this character that he's using, Diddy Kong. He's going to be using a lot of Diddy Kong's down B, which is not as bad as the Master with Zelda, because really I have more tools to counter him and to go toe-to-toe with him, but still, it is annoying. Try to go there for it, but I dodged at the right moment, and he killed himself. Yeah, don't know why he did that. He would have been able to continue and have more of a chance to win if he didn't do that right there, which, if I remember correctly, he tried to do a recovery and it backfired, and it made him lose a knife, the last knife, and that gave me the win. So we're going to go to the next one after this one, and I'll see y'all in a flash. Okay, so for the next one up, it is the same character, same player. I do apologize for the character and the player that I'm going up against, how it's the same ones, but really, on the day that I was playing, there wasn't really that good of matches available when it came to being lag free. So when I fought this player, I felt that there was little to no lag, so that's why I kept going up against him. And plus I wanted to do a kind of a one back with him, because I did lose some matches against them, but I didn't record those because they really weren't that great. So, oh yeah, and I probably should stop doing that inhale with my mouth, and yeah, that part would be better. But let's just go straight to it. Now this one is actually kind of funny. You're going to see why in a moment or two. So just like first time I go in with my winning A, probably where I tried to continue the assault on keeping him off the edge, but I didn't feel like it at that point. Go for a shield break right there, just because why not? Okay, he goes for a downbeat, catches me with it. Get the counter right there, which is always good. Goes for the down B again. And this is where I was saying how he was using his down B a little too much. And in the Zelda match, it was kind of understandable because it was his way of avoiding my ghost attacks. But with Musinia, it's different. And I'm going to start adapting to it a little bit more in this one. Get him with that forward smash right there. Try to do something to keep off the edge, but I goofed and got afraid and actually went for a dodge instead. Or that might have been a mispress of buttons. Right there I get the shield break. I taunted because really I played more matches with this guy than I would have wanted. And he was doing the same move over and over again, so I kind of just wanted to do it as a, yeah, stop using the same move kind of thing. You know, with that taunt, trying to show him that I already knew how to get that, how to respond to that down B of his. So I go for, I don't even know what term to name that grab. It's the term where you use an attack and you're able to go for a grab without having to worry if it will connect or not. Right there, I fall to my death though, because, you know, my recovery move just couldn't cut it. Goes for a jab right there, I get caught by it. Try to keep him off the edge and play sort of a neutral game with a grab. It did not work. Tried to go for a shield break there, just so I can throw a move out there to try and catch him, but it didn't work at that range and I got caught by his attack. He goes for a recovery right there. And I want to say this, his recovery move, you can catch that recovery move. My mind wasn't in it, and well, I mean it was, but again, this is when I just started to get back in the game after all that time about internet, and I lost in this one because I wasn't able to recover like I wanted to. So let's go to the next one. Okay, so in the next one, we are finally going up against a different player with a different character. He's going to be using Greninja, and I'm still using Lucinia. This matchup, I want to say, is in Greninja's because he can space me out, he can kind of zone me out with his projectile, and he has different tools he can use, but let's go right to it. Sorry about the positioning of the phone, I have to press the A button. Okay, so he's going to actually go for a winning A. I thought he was going to go for a shuriken. Go for a dancing blade right here. It actually connects. Okay, just trying to catch each other right there with the dodge and the forward tilts. He actually went for a substitute right there. It did help him to recover, so I guess it was alright, but it did not hit me. Goes for a up smash right there to try to catch me on recovery at the edge. And I'm catching him with I'm actually catching him a lot, especially with my forward air A's. Now, I don't know if I said this before about Lucinia, but her forward air A's are one of her best tools she can use because if you do the forward air A, I mean, when you are rising from the ground with short hops, you can actually recover faster when you hit the ground again, and you can go for another one, and you can continue it depending on how much damage the opponent has. Right then, right there, I go for a forward smash from behind, knowing he was going to dodge behind me, and it gets him. Go for a grab right here. Again, he goes for a substitute. I see it coming. Catch him with the forward smash. And then I get him a recovery with my down A, and the counter actually kills him. I like that match. It was better than the previous player I was going up against, and plus it was different, so I was more into the match than I was with the Diddy Kong player. But let us go to the next one. So the next one is going to be against the same player, same character, which and it's better than the first couple of matches because at least this is the second and final time that I actually went up against this player. Okay, let's begin the match. Or let's begin the replay, I should say. Okay, so he's going to go straight in. Goes for those winning A's. Unfortunately, they don't catch me because I see it coming. I dodge. Try to keep him off the edge right there. But Lucinia's winning A doesn't come out as fast as it could be, or as fast as other characters. So it works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on where and when you use it. Gets me in the grab. Tried to go for a counter right there. He went for a back attack air, which I thought I believe he thought it was going to catch me, and which is why I actually went for the counter right there and then. But unfortunately, I didn't go through him, so it didn't work. So we try to catch each other with our attacks right there, but I end up being on the lower end of that and get hit. Try to go for some air forward A's. He goes for a substitute. I knew it's coming. I'm able to guard it and get him. He goes off the edge. Get him with the grab to get him back over the edge. Try to do something, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to because of the space right there. Goes for a shuriken right there. Went for a guard. Don't know why it didn't work. It did seem like I got caught by it, but I guess the hitbox wasn't there to actually activate my counter. Go for a shield break right there. It probably would have caught him, but he was in a weird space where the hitbox of this shield break couldn't get him. Okay, get him with a grab. Now we're dodging just to see if we can catch each other. Tries to zone with some shurikens to keep him off the edge. Went for a substitute right there. Did not work. Go for a guard right there because I thought he was actually going to jump and attack me. Try to predict me just doing a neutral standing back up, but it didn't work. And I dodged that up smash he was trying to do. And I'm keeping him off the edge with my air A's. And he actually is able to recover, even though I thought that after he uses a substitute, he couldn't recover anymore. But it doesn't matter, seeing as I do get him back off the edge after that. And he kind of messed up his recovery, and that's why he lost his life. He could have... Oh, sorry about that. My voice kind of cracking. He probably could have recovered, but the angle and the way he probably tried to attempt the recovery did not work out for him. So that's why I won the match and how he lost his life. Or his life. I hope he doesn't lose his life in real life, Anywho, let's go to the final, and in my opinion, the best replay match out of the current ones that I'm uploading at this point. So I'll see you for the next one. So we are finally at the last replay for this set. Oh man, sorry about that. The last one is actually going to be up against another player who is using Cloud, and I am using Fox. Now, Cloud, I will be explaining what you should watch out for and what you should be using with Cloud in the match. And you already know about Fox. I've already explained how Fox works in previous videos, but I will explain a little bit of Fox at the end just for giggles and just to let anybody know that may be watching this video how to use Fox and what you should be doing. But we're just going to go straight into it, and let's go. Okay, so beginning off, he gets me for running A, goes for a second one while I'm in the air, don't know why. Tried to get him in a combo with my up tilts, didn't work. Now with Cloud, the thing you should be using with Cloud is you should be making use of his air down A, his air up A, his air forward A, and his limit break, because his sorry about my voice, my throat's kind of dry. But anyway, his air up A and his air down A, their hitbox are really big and actually remain out for a tiny bit. So even if you dodge or if you try to counter his attack with yours, more than likely you'll still get hit by those attacks. His air forward A actually has a meteor effect if you get hit by it at the right angle. Not only that, his forward A is actually quite big, so even if he doesn't get that meteor smash with it, you still will be caught by it if you're not careful. As for his limit break is what makes him more powerful than what he is without it, because his limit break, I've heard, increases his attack power with his moves. It gives him access to his limit break, which if you're at a high enough percentage, you can actually get KO'd by it easily. And he does have access to a better recovery in it, and as well as a better projectile. Now, I don't believe it was in this match. It might have been in another match I've had with him. But if you are dodging back, be careful, because he does have a down A where he goes forward a bit. And if you dodge back, you can still get caught by that move. And then, with Fox, you already know Fox is very mobile. He has good moves. He has a combo he can do from his down throw. He has lasers that he can annoy his opponents with. He has a reflector he can reflect projectiles with, and that's pretty much all you need to know about Fox. So, finally getting to the match right here, he gets me off. I recover. He tries to get me with forward A while recovering. It doesn't work. Try to annoy him with some lasers right here. He doesn't do anything, which I don't know why he doesn't. Maybe he was thinking about what to do. Actually, he was able to hit me with that winning A, and then he was able to hit me with his limit break projectile, and I was at high enough percent for that projectile to kill me. And that led to me losing the match. Now, I actually enjoyed this match a lot. This Cloud player, I feel that he wasn't using Cloud to the fullest, because when you're using Cloud, you want to have a charge. You want him to have access to his limit break, because whether you're recovering or whether you're trying to use certain moves, it makes him better in every way. And plus, you will have access to that powerful high knockback down B limit break and kill almost any character who is like If I remember correctly from what I read online, you can actually KO with his down B limit break at 60% with most characters. But yeah, so Cloud players, make use of those tools. If you're going up against Cloud, make sure you watch out for them. And I thank y'all for watching. If you can, please comment about my commentary to tell me if it was good, if it was bad. Tell me if I did anything bad or if the way I talked and etc. And if you like it, be sure to come back for the next set of replays I'm going to have. And like I said in the first one, I do apologize about the recording method. I do not have a way to record direct from my 3DS. However, we do have a Wii U, and hopefully we should be getting the Smash game for the Wii U, and if we do that, I'll be able to record directly from the Wii U, and the quality will be better. I'll be able to edit better, and give y'all, hopefully, better quality with the Wii U version instead of the 3DS version. So, I will see y'all later. Alright, bye.